don't charge you over 200 pounds. That's the story, honestly.
Nothing's safe.
This little thing here, Bazadi Taga. Every professional shoplifter I know is a single mother.
Easy money and you can get what you want for your children.
It's a victimless crime.
No, I've been threatened.
That rush I feel is like no drug, no alcohol, nothing I've ever taken before in my life. It makes me feel like a kid again.
This is Christmas time. It's the best time of the year. It's a wonderful time, really, if you are a shoplifter.
Shoplifting is absolutely endemic in every city and town up and down the country, to the point that it's being discussed in Parliament. Some people blame organised gangs, but I'm going to show you a world of shoplifting that's hidden in plain sight. Just bumped into one of my mates. Obviously, he's not going to show his face, but this is kind of the haulages a shoplifter will do. Can you follow me? Lego, headphones, JVC equipment. 4 Hoovers there, is it?
3.
How much you selling them? How much are them Hoovers? Is this an everyday thing you're doing, yeah?
Yeah, every day.
Will you get rid of that straight away, no?
All day.
Already sold?
Already sold.
Yeah.
Wake up in the morning and go on a race. Shoplifting, do you know what I mean? That was my thing. I do Swansea. I go as far as Pembroke, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Got their own page where they sell on Facebook. Mad.
All right, nice one, brother.
All right.
You can make the same amount of money shoplifting as a burglar, as a drug dealer, as an armed robber, but you're only getting a couple of weeks in jail. What kind of deterrent is that? What are you teaching? So it's Black Friday, the shops are busy, everyone's out. Very easy to make money. What you need to know is right now, me walking down this high street, like how much I really want to shoplift myself. You know, it's been 4 years, I've turned my life around, I've gone legit, but there's still something inside me that really wants to just walk in a shop and take. So I was a heroin addict, pretty much addicted to all drugs, but my main demon was heroin and crack. People used to say to me, Cullan, you'd be a millionaire from shoplifting if you didn't take drugs. And I tell them, I really wouldn't, because if I didn't take drugs, I wouldn't have shoplifted. You know, I've been clean now 4 years and I haven't shoplifted. And I'm doing really well, I'm proud of that. But what I did realise when I did get clean was shoplifting in itself is an addiction. Like I just said to you, I'm here now and I got goosebumps, I'm sweating and my anxiety's going because I know how easy it would be for me to walk in a shop and make £1,000, £2,000 in a day. So yeah, this is Joe Malone, and if I ever get to meet Joe in real life, I would love to take her for a coffee and apologise. I doubt she'd want to speak to me, because the amount of money I took out of it is unfathomable. The amount of birthday presents and Christmas presents have been given thanks to this lovely young lady. So easy to steal from. But yeah, she needs to tighten up on her security, definitely. In terms of what a shoplifter's looking for, I was kind of always looking for very valuable things, but as soon as I was introduced to people who buy stuff in bulk, you know, anything's valuable. What I mean by that is, you see some people go, oh my gosh, what, they stole toothpaste? Oh my God, what? Why are they stealing a bag full of washing up liquid? Why are they stealing a bag full of poly grips? People will buy it at a large bulk and sell it at half the price. I would sell it at a third of the price. Nothing's safe. There was always 2 types of shoplifting when I was doing it. You've got your professional shoplifter who is very good at his job, has never been caught, basically lives off it. He pays a mortgage, goes on holidays. Then you've got the other type of shoplifter who is entrenched in addiction, just wants to go into a shop and get what he can to then sell for drugs. That type of shoplifter is always in and out of jail. Now, there is a third type of shoplifter due to the cost of living crisis. We now have people who can't afford to pay the bills. There used to be mothers that I would sell baby milks to at half the price. Those mothers now can't afford to even pay half the price, and they're shoplifting themselves.
You're robbing from retailers, that are millionaires, and it's not like you're going into someone's home and you're taking a tenner off their side. You're literally going into somewhere where there's not just one of them shops, there's 1,000 shops all over the world. Big brands like River Island, Matalan, Asda, New Look, Zara, JD, Sports Direct, shops like that. Everyone that I know in my community that do it are women. Easy money and you can get what you want for your children. The community where I live, you see people running out of shops with legs of lamb, and it's not something that I would personally nick, but they're people that are deprived of food or they're on drugs and they need to supply for their habit, and that's a struggle. Like, you've got to be living in a hard situation to have to do something like that. These are social issues. This isn't something where you're robbing from a bank and you're running to another country. You're literally doing it to provide for your family.
My name's Vivian. I'm a professional shoplifter. I've got 2 children. Me and their dad split up a few years ago. I found it very difficult to survive. I thought it's all or nothing. You go hard or you go home. Last month, I totaled up £8,000 take home from shoplifting. And on Friday, I was doing my thing up in the Swansea area. I had quite a lot of stuff. And as I left to move on to the next area, police had me. They T-packed me in. One on that side of the vehicle, one on that side of the vehicle, and one at the back of me, so I couldn't go anywhere. They took my goods and they took me to the station for 18 hours. I'm open for an NFA, but it could go to court. And if I did end up in jail, it'd be for 6 weeks. Half the time I don't get caught. If the security in the shop see me, I just say, "You are, have your bag back," and off I go. So I've been bailed now, and my bail conditions were just to stay out of Swansea. It's quite a big ask, if I'm honest, because I take about easy £5 out of Swansea a week. So I'm looking to go back to work this week.
The laws around shoplifting have softened, and those out on the streets are taking full advantage.
Made of prison town. I'm on license now, yeah, right in here. I funded my life previous to now, I should say, through criminal, activities. And you know what? If there's no shoplifting, there's avenues as well.
Did you say shoplifting's the easiest?
It's very easy. I can walk in a shop now, right, right, and throw something in my jacket quick, guys. And I do it, right, sometimes from not meaning to do it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I walk in a shop now, right, intending to buy, yeah, and all of a sudden I throw something in my jacket. And I walk out the shop and I'm like that. It's so easy to make a pound on the street. Shopkeepers would rather just take the stuff back off, and leave you go.
Why is that?
They don't charge you over £200. That's the story on the streets. That's the story on the streets. My life is right to me, cemented in a circle of crime, which I don't want it. I just don't know how to switch off, even though I want to switch off. Does that make sense?
Prison didn't work for you?
Prison did not work for me. No, it didn't work for me, right? It just took me away from the scene for a long time. To me, for a period.
Yeah, ta-da, boys, ta-da.
Outside of the city, shoplifting is pretty much one of the main sources of income for people struggling with addiction.
Yeah, so you're back on the stuff anymore?
Yeah, man, back in addiction, using again.
Yeah?
Yeah, starts off light, once, twice a week, and it's not long before it creeps in every day again, yeah.
So you're using daily again?
Daily, yeah.
And how are you finding it?
Funded through shoplifting. That's what I fund. Get my drugs, shoplifting.
You had a smoke today, or?
No, I haven't had a smoke yet. I think I have to go get some items, man, to sell, to get some stuff.
Do you ever feel like it affects the shopkeepers themselves?
I have got an art, don't get me wrong, but times are hard, man.
Yeah.
The CEO's getting paid millions of pounds, man.
Do you have a lot of people asking you to get goods for them?
Yeah, I got a few orders on today. Yeah.
Some thin pieces of steak, minced butter I need, and I'll send you a picture of a coffee now.
Everyday items, man.
Yeah. So
people rather pay me half price than going in the shop and paying full price with everything's going on at the moment. It's free fall. We all go in the shop and take £200 worth of things for free. We ain't gonna do nothing to you. If they started making an example of people, maybe I would think twice. Maybe I would think twice, you know.
Copper there, though. But the maddest thing is, like you said, they don't even care.
Bro, when I've been shoplifting, I've come out the shops, the coppers drive straight past me, and I just don't care. I don't care for them, bro.
Are you noticing just people who are struggling to survive shoplifting as well?
Yeah, everyday people, man. They'll go in and take things, not because they got to feed their habit, because they ain't got no money and there's no help. What are you meant to do?
If we wait around, would you mind coming back to show us?
Yeah, I'll come meet you in a bit, bro. I'll show you where I go. Yeah, man.
All right. Well, good luck.
Awesome.
See you in a bit,
See you in a bit, man.
Nice one.
On a Wednesday and a Sunday, I take for the community, and on a Friday, I'll take for myself. And then don't you find it funny that I call it the community? That's what I see it as, though. I do. I see it as I'm helping the community. Like, all these mothers out there are trying to survive with kids growing up, wanting the best of everything. And if I can go out there and help them, I will. And I see it as a victimless crime. There's no one behind it being damaged, apart from a big store that got profits coming out of their ears, haven't they, really? And I say that to the police when they lock me up. I say it's victimless, like, leave me alone. I'm trying to do my job. That's what I tell them.
Yeah. Just some link sets, man. Some little things, yeah, some little things for Christmas.
For the festive period.
Yeah, like 20 quid. I'll get a quick tenner for these. Yeah.
2-second job,
It's
isn't
a quick score. This is just small scale what I'm doing. I know there's people doing this on a much bigger scale. Oh, another family who's struggling this time of Christmas and know somebody who can get things for cheaper. Why wouldn't they do it?
Yeah. No, I agree. And that's what kind of I dreamed in my head all the time.
Yeah.
Was that justification. I'm doing a deal for someone.
Yeah.
I'm doing a deal for someone.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah?
Yeah, yeah. I'll go sell this quick. And I'll go grab the stuff I need to grab.
Yeah. 6 steaks. And what else was it?
There's
Coffees.
Coffees and 4 packs of mints.
Did you score straight?
Yeah, I scored straight away. I got the stuff right here. Scored this straight away. That's cocaine. Hydrocolloid.
So what are you doing? You sniffing coke or?
Nah, I'm a turner into freebase cocaine.
Crack?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you switch off at the night side? Do you have a cap off at a certain time of night?
Oh, for lifting? Yeah, yeah. I won't go late at night shoplifting. I go in busier times in the days. Blending with the crowd.
Yeah. Well, good luck, bro.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
Sweet.
Pajamas, some clothes, some hoodies, socks, some straighteners, some jewellery. In my community, it's very common. There's not just me and my friend that goes out. There's, I'd say, about 13, 14 other partners that go out with each other. Within a year, I'd say we make $1 million. All of us doing it.
So retail, I take home about just under 30 grand, and then I'll take home, after I've sold it as a third, about 8 grand, and that's a month. This time of year, I don't go out with an order. I know a lot of people are going to buy what's on the shelves, as in gift sets, pyjamas, kids' toys. It doesn't matter what toy it is, it will sell all day. This little thing here, that's a detagger. And funny enough, I bought this off Amazon, £65, and it makes me a ridiculous amount of money weekly. So I go straight in, get 2 big bags full of, say, kids' pyjamas. That'd exceed £500 straight away. I work out with them, and that's the quickest £500 you would ever make in your life. I go straight back in and go and get, I don't know, slippers. They're £40 a piece. 10 sets of them. That's another £400. The aim is to get in the shop as many times as you can. It's not go in, grab and leave. No, we don't work like that. That is a waste of time.
If you're going to go out on your own, you can't really get as much as what you can with a partner. When you're with a partner, you seem to get like 3-4 times as much. So I tend to go out with a partner. I don't do it on my own now. We'll take it in turns. One of us will detag, one of us will bag, one of us will walk. We're friends, and it's just something we do together. So I've got some jewellery, some straighteners. Got to be close really to work with someone like to do something like this. You've got to trust them with your life. Some pyjamas, some dressing gowns, some socks. And if I pull the rest of the stuff out, I'll be here all day.
Sometimes I will go out and do it on my own, but I do feel safer with my partner. We go out with an aim of getting £3,000, so we can both come home and have £500 each, but we always exceed that. Every good shoplifter I know, every professional shoplifter I know is a single mother. And I do think it's the safest way for a woman to earn money as well. There's a lot of women in the area I live doing some stupid things that would give them 12 years straight away. There's a lot of things you've got to think about when you're a single parent. I'm out here trying to survive life. If you stand there stronger than the security guard, he don't know what he's doing anyway. I'm like, oh mate, listen. He goes, I'll ring the police. I said, well, for what? They're going to take 6 hours to get here anyway. Have your bag and I'll go on my way. You're banned, okay. And then that's when I go in then with different coats, wigs, glasses. There's a lot of places I'm banned from, but I still go to. I'm banned from TK Maxx. I hit there twice a week. I'll go home, I'll Google for retail park, for shopping centres, we'll find them, we'll case them, and if we manage to get up there and hit it, we will absolutely rake the place for mints. In and out, in and out, in and out.
Co-ops, I used to batter myself. This is actually a local co-op. Speaking to Francesca here, I just want to ask you, how bad is shoplifting in this shop?
I don't think there's ever been a shift that we've not had it. People know they can't be touched. They've got to steal a certain amount.
So me saying, coming into a co-op and stealing is a victimless crime. Would you disagree with that?
No, I've been threatened. He wanted to get to a product that was behind the till. And at the end, I was like, you know what, have it. This is not worth what could happen. A lot of them are on drugs. I've been outside the shop and I've heard men threatening women and they've come in to steal.
Really?
And they're doing it for him.
So coercion by other people who need to make money.
I struggle to accept it when I'm in work, all the hours I work, to provide for my family, and then people just come in and take what they want.
Yeah.
I was a single parent for many years. I've been on my absolute arse, and I have still made sure that I've earned. So yeah, I do find it hard.
I totally understand that when you're working in retail, it's your job, you've got to do what you've got to do. But then you've got to also think there's other people out there that's on the sick, they can't work, have had other issues. Some people that have been through domestic violence, some people that have got mental health issues. There's people out there on drugs. If it was me personally working in retail, I'd also sit back and think, well, they've got to be doing this for something. Obviously, I got children, so obviously I got to put them into consideration and put them first. And the reason I do it is because I know I'm not going to go to jail straight away. There's not much really that they do to you. They put you in a cell for a few hours, and then from there it's either NFA or court, and there's not much that happens from there neither, really. You don't really get into trouble for it. If you are going to jail, it's for 6 weeks. It's like you're in there and you're out there, and this is why people are coming out and they're doing it again and again and again and again. You know, 2 years, 4 years in jail, then that would stop me. Then, yeah, I think that's when I'd sit back and I'd think, you know, enough's enough now.
The reward for shoplifting outweighs the punishment. I'm coming home with massive, massive amounts of money, and I mean, I live comfortably. My kids don't want for nothing. I can decorate the house, I can take us on holiday, I can sort Christmas in a blink of an eye. But if I'm honest, the money it's just a little reward at the end. I love getting up, I love playing the game. It's the excitement and the thrill. I call it Pac-Man with the security guards. Even if they've sussed me and I still manage to get away, that rush I feel is like no drug, no alcohol, nothing I've ever taken before in my life. It makes me feel like a kid again.
See, with the shoplifting, in terms of like how to deal with this punishment, now I know there's a lot of people who will watch this and say these people need to be prosecuted. I'm not saying they shouldn't, but prison isn't always the way, you know, and clearly it didn't work for me. I went 10 times to prison and I still went back out and shoplifted and took heroin. I know so many people who are going to jail for a couple of weeks are coming out and they're doing it all over again.